Gillian, Welch, Time the Revelator. Dane gave me this CD and I listened to it as I cycled the hills around Wycombe. The Chilterns are the Appalachians of Buckinghamshire. Often you will go to an open mic and meet up with a friend who plays lead guitar. And you might ask that friend to play some solos on your set. What you will be hoping for is that he will either join you in playing the chords while you are singing, or maybe play some tasteful runs in between the lines. Then after a couple of verses you give an obvious nod and he plays a solo while you take a break from singing. The problem comes when your friend plays lead lines all through the song, not with the vocal, but in spite of it. That is how this should sound, but it doesn't. Gillian Welch sings in an Americana style, and her partner David Rawlings sings high country harmonies above her at strategic points. They first came to the public's attention after appearing on the soundtrack of the Coen brothers film Oh Brother Where Art Thou? The music has all the ingredients of rock music, only in an acoustic form, so Rawlings' lead lines have blues scales and bends. Together they create a very tight rhythm, so you don't really notice the total lack of percussion. The music we now call Americana is a melting pot of styles, and on this album we hear the influence of country, swing, bluegrass, folk, jazz and blues. Some of the songs have a mellow lullaby quality, with one of them being in waltz time, but the upbeat numbers have a rocky quality that reminded me of the acoustic tracks on Led Zeppelin 3. I watched an interview with David Rawlings on YouTube, and he described how some of the intervals he loves the sound of have been mistaken for playing out of tune, and how a lot of the reasons they work is the particular sound of his guitar, a 1935 Epiphone Olympic, a small archtop guitar with mahogany back and sides, and F-holes that he found under a pile of sawdust in a friend's garage. It has a very clean sound, almost like a banjo. But with me it is always about the songs. The title track is very quick to get stuck in your head, especially with the number of rhymes to go with the word Revelator. It reminded me of all Leonard Cohen's rhymes for Hallelujah. There are songs of love and heartbreak, and a song about Abraham Lincoln. There is also a song about Elvis that goes further than anything else I have come across in explaining the shock he caused when he first appeared on TV. He shook it like a chorus girl, he shook it like a Harlem queen, he shook it like a midnight rambler, he shook it like you've never seen. Time the Revelator, Gillian Welch.